So I have a story about workplace discrimination that hit a little too close to home for me. I was working with a client who was from Honduras. He built this amazing company. I worked with him setting up his HR department. We did a lot of the groundwork, but there was a pattern that I was noticing that when it came to upper management, he only hired individuals that were from his country, from Honduras. And I called him on it. I asked him, hey, Juan, why is it that all of your supervisors and your managers are from Honduras? And moreover, why are they all male? And Juan's answer was honest. And he said to me, because they're better workers. Red flags for me. I talked to him and I said, look, I understand that maybe your experience, I know where you're coming from, but you're setting yourself up for a possible discrimination lawsuit because you're only making decisions as to who should be in the manager level or supervisor level based on where they come from. And moreover, whether they're a male or a female, you can't do that. And Juan didn't take my news too well and kept hiring his employees the way he wanted to do. And guess what? A year later, he bought himself a lawsuit for workplace discrimination. Hi, my name is Bertha Barrezo. I'm the managing shareholder of Barrezo & Barrezo. We are employment lawyers with offices in Orlando and Tampa, and we serve clients nationwide. Today, we're going to talk about workplace discrimination. What is it? Workplace discrimination is treating an employee differently because of some characteristic: pregnancy, male or female, their religion, the color of their skin, their ethnicity. If you make decisions about employees based on one of those characteristics, you're engaging in workplace discrimination. Here are some examples of workplace discrimination. If you hire only women, that's discrimination. If you hire someone because of the color of their skin or the language they speak or even their ethnicity, that's workplace discrimination. Or if you treat people differently in the workplace, for example, if they're from a specific religion and you only give them days off to celebrate their religion, that's workplace discrimination. If you mistreat people because of a certain ethnicity that they come from, that's workplace discrimination. How can you spot workplace discrimination? If you start to notice that your new hires all have the same characteristics, that's a sign. Or even if you're noticing a lot of turnover from a particular group of people, age range, practice a certain religion, certain ethnicity, that's a sign that there's discrimination happening. And lastly, another way to spot it is you're getting sued for discrimination quite often. That's usually the biggest red flag. 3 ways to avoid discrimination in the workplace. Number 1, make sure you have job descriptions in place. That's usually one of the best ways to prevent it because you're very clear in what the job requires, and looking for people that can fulfill those job requirements, irrespective of certain characteristics, is a good way to avoid discrimination. Another way of avoiding discrimination is communication. If you hear some rumblings in your workplace about a supervisor or manager treating someone different because of fill in the blank, then you should start to pay attention and get involved right away. And then lastly, another great way to avoid discrimination is to have policies in place that state very clearly that your company doesn't support any type of discrimination. And if it happens, there will be consequences. If you are a business owner and you need help with issues related to discrimination in the workplace, give us a call or click on the link below. We would love to help you and get your business on the right foot. Thank you for watching.